When I was, I'd say 8 years old, I started having panic attacks a lot, and I had no idea why.
When I got to the University of Maryland, I was diagnosed with ADHD and general anxiety disorder.
A lot of Latinos don't believe in mental illnesses, so they didn't really know what mental health was.
Even as we get older and we go to college, it's still not always clear how to navigate the best ways to get help.
I found it to be just a real big challenge. It took a long time to get an appointment. I had to go to a bunch of different services, the counseling center, the mental health center, and it was just confusing.
First time I heard the word suicide was when I got a call from my mom telling me that my brother died. And putting all those pieces together and recognizing that I could be at this top notch school in Maryland and yet never taught about the things that actually were impacting me the most.
I really was looking for something where we could talk about mental health, or so that I could learn more.
Especially when it comes to anxiety and depression, which is generally the main mental health issues I see amongst peers of mine.
The fact that he started struggling with his mental health in his freshman year, he started hearing voices, he started experiencing such severe depression that he couldn't get out of bed for days at a time, but that he thought it was his fault, and he thought that everybody else was having the time of their lives. And it was this recognition that he and I were such similar people, and he had gone through this time in our life that's supposed to be so spectacular, in pain, in isolation, in desolation, and didn't know that it wasn't his fault, and didn't know that he deserved to feel well, and he deserved to get help. And so my approach towards this has always been, let's just talk about our mental health, whether it's good or it's bad. Let's separate out this idea of mental health and mental illness. It's all on a spectrum. And let's teach people that sometimes you may have struggles that are more severe than something that you can just snap out of, and that's okay. And you should talk to somebody about it. Talk to a friend, talk to a parent or residential advisor or a teacher.
As I went through school and as a member of Active Minds trying to make a difference on my campus, I realized that there's so much work that needs to be done in the mental health community and in mental health advocacy that I could have a career in mental health advocacy and mental health awareness.
I launched Active Minds as a student group about 1.5 years after Brian died, and I was immediately just blown away by the interest and the excitement that I saw from my peers and also from the administration at my school, and this recognition that there were a lot of people who were touched by mental health issues, and yet nobody talked about it.
What I've been helping work on is the Send Silence Packing event, which is the event display that tours around different college campuses where they lay out 1,100 backpacks to represent the number of college students who die by suicide every year.
For 15 years, we have had students organizing on campuses, bringing speakers, having panel discussions, having open conversations, using the word suicide, using the word bipolar disorder, using the word perfectionism, and changing policies on campuses to make campuses more supportive of student health and well-being.
When we're working at a Send Silence packing display and you see people reading the stories on the backpacks, going through the items that some people might have left in them, you see a really deep connection to what matters most to people. People think about their family. Afterwards, they might come up and talk to you about their brother or their father or aunt or uncle that's struggling with mental health.
The age of onset of almost every mental health issue is the high school and college age, and that suicide is the second leading cause of death for college students. And so despite the silence, once you kind of create a space where people can talk and they can share their experiences and they can use those experiences to help other people, then you open up a world to give people the opportunity to make change.
I've never seen anything as impactful in getting people to speak out and pledge to make a difference in their communities, to seek help for themselves and encourage other people to seek help if they need it.
And I think that once people hear those types of stories and testimonies, they think of someone that they know, and then it becomes personal for them, and then it becomes something that they want to learn more about.
My motto is, as long as we keep moving forward, we're moving in the right direction. And it won't always be clear, but that's part of what we do. We're charting a new path. We're creating a new movement that hasn't before existed. And so our job is to clear the trail and be those trailblazers so that people can follow us.
Hey Alison, congrats so much on this award. You've been such an inspiration, and leading this movement to open the conversation about mental health is having a huge impact on campuses across the country.
Congratulations, Allison, on this amazing award. Your ambition and drive has paved the way for so many young people to speak their mind and to really make a difference, and thank you for that.
Congratulations, Allison. We're so thrilled for you to receive this award. It's extremely well deserved, and you're such an inspiration to all of us at Active Minds.
Hey, Alison, just wanted to say congratulations on receiving the Legacy Award. I can't think of anyone more deserving than you.
You've inspired a generation of young people to go out in the world and change the way we talk and think about mental health. And it's just really revolutionary work that you've done.
Congrats, Allison. Thank you so much for Active Minds and everything that you do and bringing this to a lot of campuses. You have definitely inspired me, helped me, and a lot of other students, and you and Active Minds will continue to inspire me.
Congratulations, Allison. It's so wonderful to see you be recognized for all of your amazing work.
Congratulations, Allison, on winning this amazing award. Active Minds has had a huge impact on my life and the lives of so many other college students around the country.